What is up, guys? It's TheGreatWall, back at it again with another video. Today we are here with another career savior video. Today we are with the Rays. This one, you gotta hear me out. So, there was once a potential two-way superstar in the making. No, I'm not talking about Shohei Ohtani. I am talking about the one, the only, Brendan McKay. I think, now that I'm looking at it, I think I spelled his name wrong. I definitely spelled his name wrong. I will fix that in a minute. But, as you guys are going to see, if you do not know already, he was a potential star. Was a hitter and a pitcher. But, over time, injuries, the yips, everything in between, kind of got to him. So, we're going to see if we can revive his career. Right now, in real life, he's 29. I only gave him 3 pitches because those were the only 3 I could find. But that being said, this one's going to be a little bit fun. So as you can see, he has a 98 overall card. He has 99 potential. But what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be using both wheels, the pitcher and the hitter wheel, to see what we can get him. So that being said, we're going to spin the number generator twice. So for pitching, we get 6, I think. I'm going to redo that because I don't. For pitching, we get 9. For hitting, we get 6. All right. So that means we're going to go over here. We do get a skip for each. So that being said, this is the pitching wheel. See what we get first. So we get to add a pitch. Alright, that's okay. We'll take add a pitch. And then for the hitting, let's see what we get. I need some sort of attributes. 1-4 straight. Alright, so we'll take that. So that being said, he's got 8 pitcher spins and 5 hitter spins left. I'm going to go add a pitch to him, and then we'll hop in. Alright, so the pitch I did give him was the knuckleball. We're going to do the force trade, and then we'll sim out the season. Alright, so we're going to send Cooper Fleming to the Red Sox for Christian Campbell, Roman Anthony, and Garrett Crochet. Garrett Crochet might kind of plug up the starting rotation a little bit, kind of make it take a little longer for him to get to the MLB. But I think this is our best option, so yeah, we're going to make this deal. And then we're going to sim to the All-Star break. He's probably going to start off in Double-A if I had to guess, so yeah. Alright, so we're at the All-Star break. Brendan McKay is in Double-A, I believe. The one thing that I'm not too sure about is the... hold on, I'm in the wrong spot. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Is the two-way, like, system in this? Because he has pitched in 20 games, I'm pretty sure. But he's also hitting 35, but it's not popping him up as a two-way player. And thus, he's not getting the upgrades for it, so hopefully that changes soon. I'm hoping it's just because he's a creative player. But that being said, he needs to get called up sooner rather than later. Next year, we need big wheel spins, so yeah, gotta hope for the best. Alright, so the minor league season's over. He did pitch in exactly 20 games. He started 19 of them, and he hit in 45 games. Actually, no, I don't think he actually hit in 45 games. I think he stayed the amount of games hitting. He just pitched in more games, I think, is what happened. So, yeah, that being said, kind of a waste of a season. We need better, so let's get through the offseason and see what we can do. Alright, so we're back with another year. Let's get our wheel spins in. We still have a ton of the pitching ones, so hopefully we can get something good. That will help him out a lot. It is going to be 1-4 trade. We will take that. That's an alright spin. So we need to get something that's going to help his hitting, hopefully. Show me something. Steal an attribute. Steal an hitting attribute, we'll take that. So another force trade and another steal an attribute. So this team should hopefully be winning World Series very soon. So, yeah. Alright, so we are going to be stealing Gunnar Henderson's contact versus righties. It's at 99, so Brendan McKay's is at 45. R.I.P. Gunnar Henderson. His career is pretty much shot. He's down to an 86, so yeah, I'm going to go give Brendan McKay 99 power, or contact versus righties. And then we're going to go make a force trade, and then we'll sim to the All-Star break. Alright, we're going to trade Sonny Gray for Drake Baldwin, Austin Riley, and Ronald Acuna Jr. Kind of help this team out. They don't have a good catcher. They have Junior Caminero, but we can make something move around, and then Brent Rooker in right field can move to left. So, yeah, we're going to make this deal. Hope plays out well. I'll see you guys at the All-Star break. Alright, we are at the All-Star break. Let's see how he's doing. Okay, so he's in AAA. Looks like they called him up for a little bit, which is good to see. He did pretty well. And pitched okay. Hopefully he can have a strong second half. He's kind of like right there with Eovaldi, so I think if he grows a little bit more, he should be able to start. So, yeah. I'll see you guys at the end of the year. Alright, the season's over. The Rays won 101 games. How did our guy, Brendan McKay, they sent him back down to AAA after he got called back up. He hit .330 against righties when he was up. But I don't know why they don't have him up and they still have Nathan Eovaldi on this team. He is a two-way player, though, which is good. So, he did at least get that done. So, maybe he gets added to this playoff roster. Maybe I add him to this playoff roster. You know what? I am adding him to this playoff roster. I don't know if it's going to make a difference, but yeah, we'll see. Playoffs, they move on. I doubt they're going to keep him up. It looks like it's not. But I'm adding him to this for the World Series at least because I want him to get a ring. He's still up here. All right. I don't think he's played. But they have Crochet on the bump again. They do win the World Series. Was Brendan McKay on this roster? He didn't play at all. But he got the ring. So, yeah, I'll see you guys after the offseason. Alright, we're back with another year. They signed Jesus Luzardo and Casey Mize. So, honestly, I wouldn't mind Brendan McKay leaving this team. But let's go get our spins in. We have 7 pitcher spins left. So, let's see if we can get something good here. Show me something, some attributes. I need something. +50. Now let's take a look at this. Give me something good. We only have 3 hitter spins after this one. Steal a group. That is huge. Alright, so let's go do those 2. And then we'll hop into the season. He should be a stud, so yeah. Alright, so if you don't remember, for steal a group, how it works is I set it to like first base, and then I scroll through until we land on something, and then I take that group. So let's get it going. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Durability doesn't count, so go again. Durability and potential are the only ones that do not count. So in 3, 2, 1. We get power, so that means we get contact versus both sides, power versus both sides, and clutch. That is the best one we could possibly get. So I'm going to find who I want to steal from. It's going to be Aaron Judge probably, so yeah. Alright, so the group we are going to steal is from Aaron Judge. It's going to be his stats. It was between him and Bo Bichette, but I think Judge is all around just better, so we are going to take his stats, put them on Brendan McKay, go give him +50 for his hitting, and he should be an all-around beast at this point, so yeah, basically. Alright, so with that, Brendan McKay's up to an 81, as you see the +50 there, and just so that you guys can see, those are the stats from Judge. I took a picture of it, so his contact goes down, but everything else goes up a ton. So, yeah, that being said, we're going to sim this season. Hopefully Brendan McKay can get a lot of work done. He's got a steep mountain to climb in terms of WAR and everything else. So, yeah, hopefully he can do a job. I'll see you guys at the All-Star break. Alright, home run derby time. Brendan McKay? No, he's not here. Aaron Judge still is. Oh, that's because I forgot to change Aaron Judge's stats. That's my bad. I'm going to do that in a minute. But let's see how the main man is doing. He's up to an 83, which is good. Alright, 7-6, 3.25 ERA is not bad. He's hitting .295 with 15 home runs. Very good all around. So, yeah. I think this technically counts as his rookie year. I'm hoping it does, because if it does, he might be in the race for Rookie of the Year. Or at least he definitely should be. So, that being said, I'm going to go fix Aaron Judge, give him the stats he's supposed to have, and then we'll hop back in. Or, we'll sim to the end of the year. Alright, the season's over. They won 102 games. Show me Brendan McKay, Rookie of the Year, and now he's not even on the list. So, I guess he technically wasn't a rookie. I guess he pitched too much last year. No, he definitely should have been rookie eligible. He just didn't make it. Oh, he won a Gold Glove, though. which is good. He hit 291 with 21 home runs. Very solid season. 2.4 WAR hitting wise, and then a 1.9 pitching wise. So definitely the jump in the right direction we're looking for. His hitting goes down a little bit, which you don't want to see, but it is what it is. Pitching goes up. So that being said, playoff time. Let's see how they do. They are moving on. And they barely lose to the Mariners, who then go on to beat the Dodgers. So we have 6 pitcher spins, 3 hitter spins left, so let's get to it. Alright, we're back with another year. We've got, like I said, 6 pitcher spins left, 3 hitter spins. So, pitcher spin, show me something good. Plus 100 attributes. There we go. And on the hitter wheel. Show me something. Come on. Trade spotlight player. That's where I'm going to use my skip, my hitter skip. So, let's see. Give me something better. Plus 100 attributes on both sides. Oh my, oh my. Yeah. He is about to be the GOAT. So, I'm going to go give him 100 attributes on both sides, and we'll see how he does. Alright, so Brendan McKay has officially turned into probably the GOAT. Just for your own sake, I will do the math on this. There you go. So that's 100 for the hitting. Obviously, it's a little hard to see, but basically just turns him into a beast, and then 20 plus 20 plus 20 plus 20 plus 20 is 100. So Brendan McKay, better late than never, but we need some hardware for you. So yeah, that being said, let's sim to the All-Star break and see how he's doing. Alright, home run derby time. Brendan McKay is not here. Acuna is, though, so that's good. Brendan McKay is an all-star, though, which you'll love to see. Doing very well in the bump. He's hitting pretty solidly. Could be doing better, but could be doing worse. 2.1 WAR on the hitter side. 3.5 on the pitcher side. So, could see maybe, probably not an MVP level year, but a good year nonetheless. So, let's get to the end of the year and see how he finishes off. Alright, they won 110 games with the help of Brendan McKay. Led the league in a couple of pitching stats. Not hitting, though. And I also realized I did forget to change the spelling of his name. That's my bad. So Roman Anthony leads the league. How did Brendan McKay do? Drake Baldwin's there. There we go. I mean, 3.2 WAR isn't bad. 33 home runs, 261. Definitely not what his stats show. Like, he should definitely be doing a lot better. Unfortunately, he is going down everywhere. So I think this is going to be a short career for him. Pitching-wise, though, he did do very well. 6.6 WAR. Not a Cy Young, though. He did lead the league in it, but I'm guessing Brian Wu won it. Yep. That is insane. That is insane. Almost a whole WAR higher. Just couldn't get the hardware for it. That being said, though, they do have playoff baseball, so let's go see how they do. Can they win another ring? They're moving on. Alright, so it looks like Brendan McKay got the last laugh against Brian Wu, and he wins a World Series. Can he add playoff stuff to his hardware cabinet? No, he does not. Alright, that's alright. Let's get to the next year. We still have a bunch of spins left, so yeah. Alright, we do have more spins to go. I think we have like 5 and 2 left, so 5 pitching spins. I still have my pitching skip, which is nuts, so let us see. Plus 25, take that. Beautiful. And then we only have 2 hitter ones left. No skip, so add a goat. Alright. Alright, we are going to add a goat to this team. So yeah, we got to add plus 25 to him and add a goat. It's not going to be a two-way goat. It's just going to be like a regular position. So yeah, let's go do that. Alright, so we added 15 to his pitching clutch, 10 to his stamina. And Derek Woodson is the GOAT that we are adding to this team. Brendan McKay, only here for 2 years so far, so it's looking like he's probably going to be here for the rest of his career. it's not going to be a very long time. But we have 4 spins and 1 spin left, respectively. So, yeah, that being said, he should hopefully hold on to be a good pitcher, but his hitting will fall off soon. I'm just hoping he can develop enough WAR to be good enough. I don't think he's definitely not going to be a Hall of Famer. He doesn't have enough time, but if we could somehow turn him into a good enough player, I would feel at least a little satisfied about it. So that being said, let's go ahead and sim the year. I don't want to stop the All-Star break, so yeah. All right, we are at the home run derby. I wasn't gonna show it, but he is in the in the home run derby, so he's pitching phenomenally. He is he's a guaranteed All-Star hitting and pitching wise. So yeah, I would say potential Cy Young year. Hope I don't jinx it. But so far he's got a 1.7 WAR hitting, and pitching wise he has a 4.6. So let's finish out the year and see how he does. All right, the season's over. The Rays won 107 games. Show me something from Brendan. Yes, a Cy Young, but no MVP. Acuna did leave for the Blue Jays, and he comes in second. But Brendan McKay, 17-5, 2.25 ERA, 6.5 WAR, wins a Silver Slugger, which is beautiful to see. Won the Cy Young All-Ray affair. What about? I'm sorry, did that say Aaron Judge is still... He somehow managed to get all the way back up to an 86 and actually, kind of fix his career. What am I looking at? Wow. Hank Aaron, no Brendan McKay in sight. So, you know what? His pitching was there. I just don't think his hitting was. 39 home runs, 265. Only a 3 WAR on that side of the ball. So, that being said, he's definitely going to turn into more of a pitcher than a hitter. Which kind of makes sense, obviously. So, that being said, they do have playoff baseball. Can he get another ring? That would be beautiful. And it does not look like he will. So, let's go get his last hitter spin and another pitcher spin in. Alright, Brendan McKay. They didn't have this guy up in the MLB last year because they're stupid. But Brendan McKay, he does have only 1 hitter spin left. No skips on it, but he does still have his skip for the pitching wheel with 4 spins remaining. So that being said, add 100 attributes to a teammate. You know what? We will do that. I don't mind that one. The hitter one. This is our last spin for the hitter wheel. Show me something good. It is going to be plus 100 attributes for a teammate. We'll have to take in that. So I don't know if I'm going to give it to the same player, but we might. Well, we're going to obviously give out plus 100 to 2 players. So I don't know if it's going to be 1 or 2, but yeah, I will figure that out. Alright, so we did give plus 100 to Carson Williams and Roman Anthony. Just for the sake of doing the math for you guys, I'm going to add all of that up. As you can see, it's 100. So yeah, that being said, let's sim to the end of the year and see how they do. Alright, they won 109 games. I think the plus 100 for teammates did well. Brendan McKay went off, to put it lightly. How did he do war-wise on the hitter side? Is he here somewhere? Show me, please. Please, please, please. He had a 3.3 WAR as a hitter. 281, 31 home runs is not bad. 18-4, 2.97 ERA. 4.9 WAR. He wins the Cy Young. No MVP, though. But we'll take 2-time Cy Young. Obviously, ineligible for the Hall of Pretty Good at this point. And I think he was going to get there with WAR anyway, so... Yeah, that being said, let's go see how they do in the playoffs. Cleveland in the first round, they sweep. The White Sox, we traded them Austin Riley in the offseason, and they made us pay for it. So, yeah. We do have 3 more pitcher spins, so let's go get those out of the way. Alright, we are back with another year. Like I said, he has 3 more spins remaining on the pitcher wheel. The hitter wheel is done. So, honestly, just attributes would really help max an attribute. So yeah, I'm gonna go max an attribute, and I'll see you guys in a second. All right, the attribute I maxed out was hits per 9. Pretty simple. They're all really good. So I figured that one would make him better. So yeah, sim to the end of the year and see how he does. They win 115 games and just barely missed out on the record. Brendan McKay MVP, come on. Cy Young, he wins MVP. That is what I'm talking about. 3 at the top are all our guys. Brendan McKay, have a year. Just out of nowhere. I mean, Cy Young, 19-8, not bad. Obviously very good. 4.3 WAR. Hitting wise, though, 292 with 48 home runs. That's what won it for him. How is he down to a 98? I mean, I guess it makes sense. But that being said, 5.4 WAR hitting for him. So, yeah, he wins an MVP as Cy Young, Silver Slugger again. Was an All-Star. So, he's probably only gonna last until our last spin. As unfortunate as that is, he just got a really late start. So, yeah, that being said, let's go see how they do in the playoffs. They're going to probably lose in the first round, if I had to guess, because that's how this game works. Never mind, they move on. Taking on Kansas City, who they beat in 5. Pittsburgh. No way they blew a 3-0 lead. Oh, my. That is so tough. Okay, Brendan McKay, any postseason awards? No. That's probably why. Oh, Carson Williams, a 99 overall. Guess his potential kicked in. That is unfortunate, but let's get through the offseason and get another spin in here. All right, Brendan McKay, we saw, is down to a 98. He's got 2 spins left. So let's see what they are. I think I'm just going to do both spins now, get them out of the way, and then we'll sim out his change team. I'm going to use my skip. I did have my skip left. We're going to use it. Show me something good. Steal a pitch. Alright, so we'll do steal a pitch, and then we'll spin it one more time. Just because he's getting old, so we might as well get this one out of the way. And our final spin is going to be trade spotlight player. Alright, so we're going to steal a pitch and then trade him to a different team. So, I will see you guys in a second. Alright, the pitch we're going to steal is Emmanuel Clase's cutter. One of the better pitches in the game, so sorry, Clase. Yeah. And then I'm going to trade him. Alright, this is going to sound crazy, but I am going to send Carson Williams, who was actually older than Roman Anthony. Did not know that. Carson Williams, Brendan McKay, and Derek Woodson over to the Dodgers. And that's where Brendan McKay is going to finish out his career. So, yeah. Alright, the year is over. This is going to be the last time we stop for, what's his name? What team did I even trade him to? Oh, the Dodgers. Yeah, that's right. So, on the Dodgers, how did he do? How did he do? Apparently not good enough to be on this list here. Oh, never mind. 3.1 WAR. No Cy Young, no crazy stats like that. He's down to a 92. Like I said, I kind of had a feeling that this was going to be kind of the end of his career. 4.7 WAR isn't bad. 3.1 hitting WAR isn't bad. So, yeah. I mean, he's probably got like 2 years left in him. So, let's go see how he finishes out his career. So, assuming they have playoff baseball. So let's go ahead and let's take a look at the Dodgers. They do. They sweep San Diego. They're taking on Philly. They win it. They're going on to the World Series against Cleveland, and they take it. Okay, so World Series MVP is Matt Shaw, and postseason MVP is Derek Woodson, but Brendan McKay, Zach Geloff did a job. Brendan McKay in third. I'm sorry, but let's say that Shohei Ohtani won MVP, hitting 302 with 49 home runs somehow, some way. All right, but yeah, that team is nuts. Skeens, Kyle Tucker, just an all-around phenomenal team. So yeah, he finished second for the MVP, second for the Cy Young, right behind Skeens in both. Which, to be honest, he looked like he did a little bit better than Skeens. I mean, 21-4 is insane, but I don't know. That being said, I will see you guys when he retires in the next couple of years. Brendan McKay does sign with the Cubs. All right. He only had 1 year left on his deal, so he only signs a 1 year deal. So, yeah. All right. All right, so Brendan McKay has officially retired. He only played 9 seasons. Which is, unfortunate because of how old he is in real life and how little time he actually played in the MLB. So, We knew he had a mountain to climb. He pitched in 305 games, 272 were starts. He was 121 and 65 with one save in his career in his last year. Um, yeah, he had 1,562 strikeouts, 3.15 ERA, 1.2 WHIP, 165 quality starts, 6 complete game shutouts, total WAR of 32.9, which on our list puts him third, right behind Asa Lacy. So, yeah, it's what it is, honestly. I mean, wasn't expecting him to turn into the GOAT, but he did kind of surpass what I thought he was going to do because he was also a hitter, obviously. So he had 5,076 at bats, 763 runs, 1,396 hits, 215 doubles, 12 triples, 273 home runs, 816 RBIs, 1,044 strikeouts, which is a lot. 16 for 18 on stolen bases. He had a career 275, 343, 483 with an 826 OPS as his slash line. Yeah, he really did not walk much. Now that I'm looking at it. But yeah, that being said, his hitting WAR is 23.3, which puts him dead last on our leaderboard. But let's go ahead and take a look at the other leaderboard. So this is the leaderboard for pitchers. So he had a 32.9 over his career, which obviously isn't that great. So he's tied for 254th with Dan Herron, Jose Quintana, and Jerry Royce. And for hitters, it's even worse, obviously. So he finished with a 23.3, which puts him tied for 820th all time with current day Pete Alonso, Sam Mertes, and Danny Tartabull. And then all time, his career WAR was 56.2 if you add the two together. So 56.2 would put him right above Robin Ventura at 238th, right behind Mariano Rivera and Johnny Damon. So, was it a Hall of Fame level career? No, but it was an insanely good career. Like I said, if he was maybe 25 in real life, then he could have potentially had a Hall of Fame career. But, you know what I mean? He started late. He won 1 MVP, 3 Cy Youngs, 6-time All-Star, 1 Gold Glove, 5 Silver Sluggers, and was the home run champion. So, that being said, don't think he's making the Hall of Fame. He did not. I really wasn't expecting him to. But that being said, thank you guys as always for watching. Stay tuned for the next one, and peace.